Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Allison Cruz, and from the scenic outskirts of Castle Cainhurst, I'd like to welcome you back to Bloodborne. We are continuing our bloody reign of terror through the denizens of all who inhabit this place, dead and alive. Physically and metaphorically, spiritually and mentally, every manner of life has been lost here due to us being here. And honestly, it's been a great time, but it is now our duty to reign supreme over the castle, as my ears are ringing from that incredibly loud elevator. And we have already mostly picked this place clean, from the library to the grounds to most of the rooftops. There's not a lot left for us to discover here, so the only thing that's missing is my blood-stained garb. I did take a little bit of a break just in between episodes, give my voice a chance to recuperate, seeing as how it is allergy season, and also to give my computer some time to cool down, because it has a tendency to get a little finicky with recording. But this is the only place we have yet to explore. We've got wood stair steps, followed by stone ones, and then wood again. It's fantastic. But it brings us to this nicely tiled rooftop. Bad. Appreciate that. And oh, hello. We've got a friend. All right, what are you thinking? Oof. You're gonna try to do the double swipe at me? Not today, sir. I'm sorry to say. But he was guarding an item over here. It's a knight's wig. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Jesus. Is there a second one? Why are two of you ambushing me? Nobody asked for this. Here. Oh, you're gonna back palm me. I see. There you go. I guess I kind of deserve that for wanting to be a little bit stingy about my ammo consumption, because we're going to need as much of that as possible. Now, let's go and take a look at that incredible wig we picked up. Not super great on the forefront of defense, but it resembles a ponytail of silver hair mixed with nostalgia and bombast. You know what? I'm sold. There we go. Look at me. Look at me dapper as hell. I am the gray fox you all were looking for. God, it's so weird. It's like that fad that's going around where people just dye half their hair blonde and then the other half black, or sometimes it's silver. I'm not sure. Now, something that's kind of perplexing is the fact that the builders thought it would be a good idea for the aesthetics if they went ahead and put these incredibly pixelated walls here, which is great. Stop idiots like me from falling off after admiring the views. But this is the only way we can go, so at least I think it is, right? Here we go. It's very slippery, very icy, but if there's any last-second preparations you need to make, you can drop back off over there, because we have reached somewhat of a point of no return. That is, unless you elect to self-evict, then feel free to just get ready for the boss fight. Now this over here, there we go. See, the lip of this roof part does not seem attainable to us, and yet here we stand. There we go. All right, so you have an item for us, which is good, because it is more cold blood, but it's not gonna help against the fight that we're about to undertake here. We have no friends to help us out, and he can be really, really aggressive, so the likelihood that we survive this is quite low, and I really should have dropped off my blood echoes before coming here. God damn it, every time I don't think of it. But hey, they give us some bold hunter's marks, and also even more good views. Places I'm pretty sure we've not been, or maybe we have. Who knows? It's all fairly ambiguous, but ladies and gentlemen, what many would consider to be among one of the most difficult fights in the game comes in the form of Martyr Logarius, and let me tell you, he is no walk in the park. Ladies and gentlemen, whatever you do, do not give this martyr an inch. Get up as close as you can and try to bait him into physically attacking you. Otherwise, from afar, he will be perfectly content sending off his little skull minion magic assholery at you. And once you get the timing done, you'll actually be able to parry him pretty easily. So right here, the swing, get in there, come on. Yes. Okay. Make sure you have your claw marks on and try to do it again. Once he reaches his second phase, yes, come on, get in there. Oh. He will actually attack physically a lot more often. Oh, right here. And when he gets ready to buff, you can get a back shot. Yes. And now it should only be a matter of time. Oh, shit. Oh, I can never dodge that. Stay back. The king falls just like that. Whew. All right. Well, this is why viscerals and parries are imperative to victory. He gives us a nice little lantern for us, but more importantly is the headpiece he drops. The Crown of Illusions. Now we go ahead and throw this bad boy on and all hell is about to break loose. Where in the world is it? There you are. One of the precious secrets of Cainhurst, the old king's crown, is said to reveal illusions and expose a mirage that hides a secret. So, I guess we should probably just go ahead and wear that and completely disregard everything that we have ever learned about putting cursed items on our head and approach what seems to be a fairly inconspicuous doorway leading nowhere. Well, note to self, put cursed things on head more often and we get free real estate. I suppose because we killed the supposed owner of this incredible institute, we are now the bona fide owners ourselves. So we've got some statues here, which we'll probably go ahead and get rid of in a yard sale or maybe at the flea market. Who knows? It's quite lovely in here though, and will make a great entryway to the Queen's chambers.
I claim no subjects, but here lieth our throne. Kneel afore us, or get thee gone.
This, my friends, is Annalise, the Vileblood Queen. Let's go and make sure we get our third and final lamp before approaching her and paying your respects. Because while this character isn't moderately important, she does have a really cool headpiece that I want, so let's pay her as many respects as we can.
Visitor. Moon-scented hunter. I am Annalise, Queen of Castle Cainhurst. Ruler of the Vilebloods, and sworn enemy of the Church. Yet, our people are murdered, and we are prisoner to this wretched mask. What is it thou art in search of?
Well, I suppose we aren't given much of a choice other than swearing our allegiance.
Well, well. An odd hunter thou art indeed. We've tired of these piteous nights. Share in our plight, and take oath against the Church. If thou wouldst this path walk, I prithee, partake of my rotted blood.
You know, I was kind of on board until the part about us needing to drink your rotted blood, but I suppose it is an offer I can't refuse.
Very well. Drink deep of our blood. Feel the spreading corruption burn. Now, thou art too of our blood. We two, the very last on this earth.
And with that, we are bestowed upon the Cainhurst badge and the Corruption Oath rune, as well as getting a nice little respect emoji. Alright, well, we haven't really done anything with blood dregs, nor, now that I think about it, vermin. And that's something I'll probably address a little bit later, but for now...
We await thy return. For the honor of Cainhurst.
For the honor of Cainhurst, indeed. Now, unfortunately, she doesn't take very kindly if you speak to her on more colloquial terms.
Arrant fool. Vile blood or no, forget not. We are thy queen. Bend the knee.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll leave you alone now. So before you leave, there is one thing you can do to wreck this ceremonious partnership, or whatever you want to call it. I guess she just inducted me into her cult. I'm not sure how that works, but we have an unopened summons, which means we can tell somebody what lies here at Cainhurst Castle. And as you recall, there's a certain fellow by the name of Alfred who would want nothing more than to burn this place to the ground. So, should you want to demolish this incredible relationship we've just forged, then you're more than welcome to. Me, on the other hand, let's burn it to the ground, baby. To the Cathedral Ward we go. Ah, man. I kind of forgot that everyone here is still kind of suffering it up a little bit. I think you might still be able to give us sedatives, but you say the same thing every time, so there you go. I'm depressed again, Mom. I'm sorry. So she's giving us 2 now, which means we want to start being careful so that she doesn't go wandering out trying to take this and, you know, fill our pockets even more than they should be. So, as you recall, near the entrance of the Forbidden Forest is where Alfred spends most of his days, just chilling around and asking people riddles and whatnot, talking about Bergenworth and Vilebloods and how much he wants to cleanse the planet of them. Well, I think that is over here, but, ooh, Bloody Chapel Giant. Hello. Sorry. There we go. Yoink. Thanks for the blood veils. Also... just take care of you guys before I get a nice little surprise. Oof. Not sucking my brains today, loser. Although you were pretty close at it. You can kind of just magnetize onto me whenever you damn well please. Yeah, there he is. Aren't you just a sight for sore eyes, friend?
Oh, good to see you safe. Now, let's think up something to discuss. Just tell me what piques your interest.
What do we got going on here, man? I don't know. I think we did talk about the corrupted Vilebloods, but essentially he has made it his life mission to destroy all of them. And little does he know that I carry the oath of the Vilebloods, so we'll kind of keep that on the down low and just go ahead and give him these summons.
Aha! Is that the sigil of Cainhurst?
Do you not see what I'm wearing?
I've heard tell of Cainhurst nobles and their amusingly pompous invitations. Wonderful. I thank you profusely. I will depart immediately, but first, a token of my gratitude.
He bestows upon us the Wheel Hunter badge. If at any point before here he dies, he will drop this and you will be able to get that weapon, but as it stands, this is the way you're supposed to get it legitimately. As well as the church bow. I guess we wouldn't have gotten that.
Ah, I feel my master's hand at work. Praise the good blood, and let us cleanse these tarnished streets.
Damn straight, my man. Okay, Well, while you're off doing that, I suppose we could go take care of some vaulter business. I think this would be the fastest way without any editing magic, but if we just drop down here, we can basically make a beeline for that other lamp. Go and speak to him. Off screen, obviously, you do need to be wearing the League Oath rune in order to collect vermin off of dead bosses, and it's fairly easy to do in Chalice dungeons, but defeating bosses playing in co-op, those are your surefire ways of getting those. So, yeah, I'm not afraid of nothing around here except for you. You might mess me up. There we go. Thank you. Yoink. And, oh, somebody's throwing oil urns at me. I forgot about that. All right, let's go run in here and see if he actually has anything new for us, because I haven't used any of the vermin yet.
No, there is one thing you must know. By the oath of the League, those who bear its rune will see vermin. Vermin writhe deep within all filth and are the root of man's impurity. All vermin are to be crushed. The League exists to expunge all vermin, ridding us of any trace of human corruption. And so, until we are rid of all vermin, you must continue to hunt and kill. This bloody fate is ours alone. Do not expect the world to grasp our work. But remember, the Confederates will always have my blessing, and each other. Always.
I know I'm playing the floater game right now and sort of just going between all of these factions, but damn, they are convoluted as hell. So, when you pick up a vermin, you're supposed to actually use it like you do with cold blood, and I have 3 apparently, and I think once you get 5, that is when you can finish this side quest, and I've actually never done it before, so maybe that's something we can aim for. Going, right there. And once we do at least one of those...
The League
okay.
So,
thank you for giving me the bridge version of that. I think we have to reload the area, so a quick nap before I get killed by a crow. Editing magic. My favorite. All right, sir.
very good. You've crushed some vermin.
Damn right.
I'm the master of the League. I can see it in your eyes. I'm pleased. This makes you a true fellow of the League. A Confederate.
What?
Now, take this stuff. A symbol of our oath. Of our blood-drenched fate.
I appreciate it. But what I was looking for was the oath.
You'll be welcomed as a true Confederate. Go forth with renewed vigor. In short time, you will see how the mission takes hold of one's spirits.
Excellent. So now that we have him taken care of, there might be some place for him in our near future. For now, let's return to the Vileblood Queen's chambers and see if Alfred has completed his lifelong mission.
Master, look! I've done it! I've done it! Pounded and grounded this rotten siren into fleshy pink pulp.
Holy shit!
There, you filthy monstrosity. What good's your immortality now? Try stirring up trouble in this sorry state. All mangled and twisted, with every inside on the outside for all the world to see.
Good mother of God, are you okay, you fucking psychopath? Yeah, man, I don't know. I was with you up until the beating her to a bloody pulp, but look at yourself, you're covered in vile blood.
You, is it? Look at this. Thanks to you, I've done it. Well, isn't it wonderful? Now Master can be canonized as a true martyr. I've done it. I have.
Well, he gives us the roar, but I don't think you can self-induce martyrdom, my man. Well, fortunately for us, we can still collect the queenly flesh. It writhes eerily. You're telling me, man. So, we have the remains of Annalise. The pinkish lump of flesh remains warm as if cursed. All hail the undying queen of blood. I love that so much. Jesus. Alright, well, in its current state, we cannot do anything with her any longer, but do not fret, because there is still an ending yet to be found. So long, old friend. It was nice knowing ya. I'll meet you guys in the cathedral ward one more time. As you likely could have guessed, there is indeed an ending for our dear friend Alfred, and it's quite possibly one of the most tragic of the bunch because, well, he fulfilled his lifelong journey of eradicating and defeating every last Vileblood on the planet, as far as he knows. I mean, we're still walking around scot-free, but he doesn't need to know that. That'd be kind of an intense fight. But he returns to the place where we initially met him, and as of yet, this is still the only way to get up there. There's this little side alleyway. Ooh, and a jump when I don't want to. Sir, and your dogs. Jesus. I'm pretty sure they're doing virtually no damage, even though we still have the knight stuff on, but we go and run over here, and we notice an unsightly scene. Having done what he set out to do, he becomes a self-professed martyr and kills himself. And on his body, we find radiance. So long, Alfred. You will be missed. Let's get out of here and get some level ups on our hand, shall we? Meanwhile, on the other side of town, I believe we have some upgrades in order. 3, as a matter of fact. Not bad. Okay. Well, once again, we find ourselves at a bit of an impasse here. We're getting only +2 for Ludwig there, but then 3 again, whereas that's already fairly good. I could also consider more health at some point. 23 isn't too bad, but maybe we'll just go skill, and that way we can maximize the damage out of the old Ludwig before moving on to bigger and better things. Namely, some arcane, I'm thinking. I don't know, we're dealing a lot of damage, and once we level out Ludwig, I mean, it's only going to be marginally stronger, but this is good for now. And we should also take a look at some of the stuff that we can now purchase. So this is probably one of my favorite grabs, is just because the items you get are so cool. Starting with the Shikaj. I forgot about that. We do need our blood tinge for this, but this is what the Bloody Crow of Cainhurst Hunter was wielding when we fought him. And basically when it's in its tricked form, it will slowly drain your health, which is pretty hard to reckon with, but it is very cool, and if you can somehow manage to stem the flow of blood coming out of your corpse, then you should be doing fine. No, the real treasure of what we just unlocked is Logarius's wheel, which has been wielded by his merry band of executioners. It's exactly what you think it is. You fucking swing a wheel at enemies, and it is incredible. I might actually show this off a little bit, because I do have a fair bit of fun with that. But we've also got a couple of outfits here, starting with the gold Artio. Easily the best piece of headgear you could ever possibly get. So I really like that, but we also get the Cainhurst armor set. So this is what the Queen was wearing, and yeah, overall fairly decent, and when I inevitably end up doing more Chalice dungeons off screen, it's more than likely that we'll end up getting these off screen, but that's something we'll probably save for another time. I'm looking at how much we've recorded, and it honestly is not nearly as much as I thought it would be. So for all intents and purposes, I say we do one last bit of business before calling things off for good. I'm gonna go ahead and just repair up my weapons real quick. It's not gonna take that long. And let's go and take care of some business, not in a Holy Chalice dungeon, but rather in the Hunter's Nightmare. I cannot believe we are doing this right now. This is such a terrible error in judgment, especially because I just heard and saw lightning and thunder, and that is going to be terrible if my hubris allows me to get the best of me, and I end up losing the footage because I thought I could squeeze in one more boss fight before the end. Like, I'm worried that everything is going to go to shit, and I'm just going to have the worst possible karma, but we'll go ahead and give it one honest effort because I have not practiced this and I am otherwise completely unprepared, aside from the fact that I'm giving back shots, and we've got Valter on our side, who I think will be invaluable for this fight. It's actually really epic, so I would like to potentially not squander it as much as I can. So while he's off getting summoned there, let's go ahead and fit into some more appropriate attire. Namely, anything that can give us good physical defense, because I feel like that's the biggest issue, is getting two-shotted and then dying immediately. So if I can at least cling to some semblance of life, I think we'll be all right. Yeah, probably that, and gloves probably aren't gonna help much, so yeah, we'll just wear some of this stuff. But I don't know why I feel compelled to do this right now. I just the terror of having a short episode is lost on me. So I think fire might actually end up being fairly useful, and I'm gonna avoid using beast blood pellets because that would be the worst possible thing for me to do, is to be a glass cannon when I will undoubtedly get hit. But actually, maybe I'll just do this instead. Yeah, there we go. Adela can help us. If I can get some oil on it, maybe that'll help, but for all intents and purposes, ladies and gentlemen, I kid you not, I'd like to welcome you to the arena belonging to Ludwig the Accursed.
Please, help us. The great terror looms. Have mercy upon us.
Ah, holy shit, this was a mistake. All right, oil urn, fire paper, and now we fight. So, Valter has the whirligig, and if you have any serrated weapons, that would probably work a bit better than what we've got going on right now. The Beast Hunter safe is not serrated, so it won't be as helpful, but, God, try to get his back legs, and you might be able to get a visceral on him. Ah, shit. Oh, this is bad. Okay. Keep your health up, and don't get comboed. Thank you. Valter or any other human sponge, that's gonna be your best friend. Shit. It's this camera, man. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Beautiful. Shit. Oh, I actually don't know if that hurt, but he's on the ceiling. Thank you for not following on me. Jesus. What is going on? Please settle the fuck down, man. Oh.
my side all along. My true mentor, my guiding moonlight.
Phase 2. This motherfucker is not real. Okay, got him. He is essentially an entirely different boss, but so much more aggressive, so much more powerful, but you can still read his moves fairly decently. There we go. Wait, did I visceral him? I don't even know how to do it on him. Oh, shit. Okay, when he does that AoE attack. Ugh. All right. Oh shit, watch out for that. How did I live? Ugh. Holy shit. Fuck. And just stay alive, please. Walter, don't you die on me. Please. Oh. Come back. Okay. Okay. Just stay under him. Be aggressive. With enough strikes. Oh, there we go. That, huh? I don't know where to visceral him, but it doesn't even matter. Holy shit. We just killed Ludwig. Oh my god, thank you so much. Oh shit, no, I forgot to wave at you. I'm sorry. Thank you, Walter. I am so glad we enlisted in his help because otherwise that would have been damn near impossible. Holy shit. All right. Well, in his wake, he leaves not only a lamp, but his own head. But first, make sure you talk to the head before skewering it.
Tell me, good hunter of the church, have you seen the light? Are my church hunters the honorable Spartans? I hoped they would be.
Whatever helps you die at night.
Ah, good. That is a relief. To know I did not suffer such denigration for nothing. Thank you kindly. Now I may sleep in peace. Even in this darkest of nights, I see the moonlight.
Well, my dear Ludwig, I hate to say it, but you've been chopped. And he drops the Holy Moonlight Sword, which in my opinion is perfectly serviceable for those of you running a split strength/arcane build. And reason for that being is that it's synonymous with Ludwig. It is badass as hell, and its great blade will hurl a shadowy light wave, which is all words that seem to contradict each other. So that might be something I'll be interested in the future if I end up with another surplus of levels that I can just dump into Arcane, but as it stands, holy shit, I think we got an episode, folks. I would love to continue this in the next part, but I don't even know where to begin. Maybe by grabbing some blood vials. I'd certainly use that in this mound of human corpses just littering the place. Holy shit, I need to calm down and just, I don't know, maybe I need a drink or something, like a deep one. But thank you all so much for watching. Next time, I promise we will continue the main plot. We have been diverting way too much from our responsibilities. So, without further ado, and in honor of our dear friend Alfred, I hope to see you guys next time here in Bloodborne. Take care, and I'll see you guys then. Same, my friend. Same.